That was on.
What's up, bro?
Hold on. Jesus Christ. I'm struggling.
Oh, don't worry, I am too.
All right.
Oh, there they are.
Try this again. All right, you hear me all right?
Yeah.
Uh, tab in here. There we go. All right. Jesus. How's everybody doing?
I'm here.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same.
I'm feeling like that right now.
Hell, you went live on Birdman Sports, and I actually saw your picture.
Dude, I didn't realize I was on the wrong profile. And so it had me go through this whole process. I was like, what? It said practice mode's available now. Like, practice mode? I said, well, I don't need no freaking practice mode. What are you talking about? It never popped up saying I was on the Birdman Sports one. And so then I was like, okay, what the heck is going on with this? And so then it asked me to do a selfie to verify my age. I was like, what? I was like, this has never done this before. What is this crap? So I'm freaking out. Like, what the frick is this? And so then finally it goes live. And when it goes live, it pops up and I see the Birdman Sports logo. And I was like, oh, for the love of God. So I had to end that one, then come back on. So I don't know. I mean, I think it's just a practice mode because what it does, it tells you that it gives you like 30 seconds within practice mode to go live. And then after the countdown,
Really?
it tells you, it gives you a prompt of what you want to do. It says no actions taken, it goes live. So I don't know if that actually works for that, but
I'm not sure. Oh, phony baloney.
slightly irritating. Phony Baloney in the house. Who else did I see in here?
Sitter.
Yep, Desi in the house. I don't know who else the hell we got in here. Yeah. So let's get those lights going there, peoples. You guys know the deal. You guys already know the deal. Yeah, I've been. I just got through uploading a few videos from last
Shorts.
night.
I saw that.
So, yeah, fun stuff.
How you doing today, Tabby?
Yeah, hanging in there. Got to talk to my grandson, which means he ran around the house with his mommy's phone, so. He's a year and a half, so yeah. A lot of motion sickness going on as he's running around in circles, so.
Oh, hell, I bet.
How are you guys doing?
Traumatized after last night.
In a lot of ways. Hey, we gotta say what's up to Des. I guess she reached level 9 on in the team. Awesome. Yay! Congrats, Desiree. Way to go.
Congratulations, Sitter.
So that's awesome. It's totally awesome. I don't even know if that's even on the screen or not.
It is.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, because it's not showing up on my other screen. God damn it. Go away.
Like, go the fuck away.
Oh, fucking, just still standing there. Fuck. Just, dude, God damn.
I'm still standing.
Fuck.
Better than I ever did. Standing like a true survivor. Living like a little kid.
Yeah, that's on there. So yeah, that's good stuff. All right, so let's I mean, guess we can just continue scoring like we were doing last night. What change? Why change? Last night was eventful.
Last night was something else.
It was something else.
different.
So last night we attempted to, for those who haven't had a chance to see it, definitely go check out, go to our YouTube channel at Birdman Show Podcast 9643. Check out last night's episode, Lordy Baby Jesus. That's what I'm going to say. Lordy Baby Jesus. If you've been seeing, I just uploaded a few of the clips from last night as well. Yeah. If you think those clips, if you're looking at those clips like, what? Yeah, that's what we did pretty much all last night. It was a lot of wet moments. So it was, yeah. There was some education going on there. I don't know which subject the education was coming from, because there's probably about 4 or 5 subjects we ended up breaching. I'm trying to choose my words carefully. I'm starting to notice I need to do that more often now. I don't know. You see it on your? It's not on. I'm looking at it on my other profile on my.
Yeah, it's on there.
And it's still.
Yeah.
Congrats,
Yeah.
Desiree H.
Yep.
Way to go.
Yeah, it's not. Well, on my iPad, it's not on there at all. So it's on everybody's
Yeah,
screen.
Yes.
What the freak? How do I get that to go?
Yes.
Oh,
Don't
okay.
know.
I see. There we go. Got it. Jiminy
Okay, now it's
Christmas. Ooh. Okay, I got it. It's gone. It's gone. Okay, it's gone. All right. There you go. Anyways, last night. Yeah. Okay, so we attempted to talk about Lavinia. Lavinia. Oh, sorry. Whatever. Anyways, Lavinia. We attempted to talk about her. We did. I would say we definitely did. In spurts.
We did attempt.
We did in spurts.
Yes.
And I would say, Tabitha, you did a wonderful job last night trying to keep the monkeys in the cage. Oh.
I try.
Yeah, you did. You did a very good job.
You weren't very successful, but you did try.
That's all that counts, is at least I tried.
Yeah, you did. I mean, it was a valid effort. It was definitely a valid effort.
It wasn't going to work.
Yeah, no, it was not. I would say I apologize. No, I really don't care. That's what we do.
Not at all.
Why apologize? It's normal.
I get that, but not everybody thinks that's normal. And some people are like, well, you probably should just be more professional. Man, kiss right between both of these black burnt buns. That's what I'm gonna tell them.
Well then.
Ooh, I'm sorry. I apologize. That I do apologize for.
I'm going to have to start using
Do
that
you
one.
now?
So it begins.
I do. I don't mean it, but I do apologize.
Okay.
There's a difference. I do mean to apologize. I just don't mean the apology.
The apology.
So. All right. Anyways, when we talk about Lavinia Fisher, Tab, why don't you quickly give us a recap of basically what we were supposed to be talking about?
It was John and Lavinia Fisher, husband and wife. Lavinia it's an urban legend kind of thing, to where she supposedly was America's first female serial killer, which no basis of evidence, but there's enough hearsay and speculation that she might have been. Her and her husband were both arrested and hung for being highwaymen. And she was only 27 years old. And very short life. And we really don't know what happened in her early childhood. So. And we found out that her husband was just a follower, not a leader.
Yeah, he was not the brains
He
behind that.
he was definitely the patsy.
Yeah, he was not the brains behind that criminal organization. I think I said that last night, but yeah, he was not even remotely. Okay, so that being said, Ace, what were your thoughts on the actual case from last night?
I'm with DK. I want the blueprints for the bed.
I'm just saying. Just saying. I mean, yeah, you got that. You got that. Yeah.
She got the title because of how fast she could consume frosted flakes.
I'm saying she was out there just murking all the cereals, Cap'n Crunch, Frosted, Sugar Smacks, the Rice Krispies. Yeah, she was out there murking all of them.
Snap, crackle, and pop?
All snap, crackling, and popping all of them. You hear what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely. Hi, Joe. What about you? What were your thoughts on last night's episode?
I forget her dude's name, but he was a real idiot. Straight up.
John.
Yo, John?
Yeah, John. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they broke out of prison. And
No, just he did.
Well,
he broke out of prison.
Well, they were both
Hello, Rachel.
attempting. And the rope.
No, he
broke
was
and
successful.
She
She was
got
attempting.
out. But he decided to turn himself back in because he loved his woman. No, he turned himself back in because he couldn't survive 5 minutes out there on his own.
Yeah, because he didn't know how to make a decision.
No.
No.
Or a bowl of cereal.
Or that.
She must have had that good.
Well, I mean, she was serving up the chamomile.
We're back to the camel toe.
That was a Freudian slip, 100%. Because I was really trying to keep it real with the chamomile. I did not mean to say camel toe, but that, like I said,
Yeah,
if you want to understand, if you want to know what that's all about, go watch last night's episode. For the love of God.
She had that fat cat.
Yeah, that was also part of last night. And you know what? I figured out why we even got on that to begin with. The whole thing. I understand why we got on that because I was rewatching when I was doing the editing and stuff. It was Ace's fault.
Oh,
I'll take the blame.
Well, it was Ace's fault at the very, very beginning of the show because remember we were talking about Lavinia and I was asking her if that was a proper pronunciation. And then, of course, we kind of broke out in the chorus of Lavinia. And we started doing all that. Well, Ace there started saying, because I said I didn't know what her name was. I know it was Lavinia. I don't remember.
I said labia.
Yeah, you said labia. And so, subconsciously, I heard that. And so then, therefore, that's how we broke into the camber toe and all the other stuff and the meatiness and landing strips and all that.
That's right.
Stuff.
I did say labia, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I was like, this son of a sneaky. Anyways, so that were your thoughts you had as far as John goes there, Hydro?
Yeah, and then like I said last night, all I can picture with them and their posse was just a bunch of bananas. Yep.
We need Carrie to come in here and do the banana voice.
Yeah. I don't know. She might be asleep. She might be asleep. Yeah. I just. It's like okay, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. Like this is what I was picturing. This is like how I was picturing, like with her, doing all this stuff. Like she was just sitting there. And she was telling them, now this is what we're going to do, okay? Okay. What we're going to do is you're going to build a bed, all right? And then as soon as we get them in the bed, we're going to put a lever. And they're going to go out. They're going to go down, wee, down in the big, long hall. Then we're going to take all their money, all 5 cents of it, because this is back in the 1800s.
It was 1919.
Okay, well, it's still close enough to the 1800s.
Well, yeah. And 5 cents was still a lot back then.
That's crazy.
Hello, Mandy.
But yeah, it was just a lot of craziness. I don't know if I can get down with this whole thing. Um, yeah, so I just Mandy in the house. What happened? You got a flash goal. What the heck is that?
I don't know. Tabby sent it to you.
Start flash goals.
I sent what?
Oh,
It says you sent a gift.
okay, all right.
I
No, it
like
says
the
achieve the
line.
goal with 6 gifters. Send heart me to your live pin for more attention. Okay, cool. All right, well, just do it then. I have not. Who sent that? Listen, y'all kind of stop sending me stuff like that because I don't be knowing what the heck's going on, and then I go off on a real squirrel tangent, and then I have no idea what the heck's going on. But it's cool. That's cool.
I
Awesome.
can't
Appreciate
send it. I've already sent it once.
Okay, whatever. I think I just saw Chandra in the house. What's up, sis?
Everybody send him a heart on.
Hey, whoa.
I said heart on.
Okay, I don't want to get no DMs with no, but no. It's TikTok now. They changed a lot of rules. Oh, okay. I have no idea what the rules are or what you're talking about. So, what up, peeps?
Hey, Chandra.
Cassandra.
I'm gonna have to get you on the show one of these days. I already had Elaine on. Yeah, you haven't met Elaine yet. Elaine was my other sister. She's the one I met when I was up in New York, stationed up there.
I was gonna say, yeah, I have.
Not you, Chandra. But okay, my thoughts on last night's episode was just
All over the place.
I was all over the place. I was definitely all over the place. But as far as the case goes, first of all, John's a complete idiot. And then to find out there was more of them.
Yes.
It was like the beginning script, which started off as a bad script and they threw it out and then started over again for like Wrong Turn or Hills Have Eyes. Like it had the feeling of something like that going horribly wrong, and then turned into something like in the movie. That was just probably, oh my god. As far as plot twists and stuff like that, I enjoyed it though, Tabby. Thank you for bringing that to us because it was definitely educational. Because hearing that she might have been deemed the first female serial killer, and then to come to find out that she just had a trap house, a literal trap house.
Do what, Mandy?
If you lose followers, you get penalized as well as what?
Penalized? Like how? And how would we lose followers?
What do you? Hold up, man. Just bring Mandy on. Explain this. Mandy, get your butt up in the box. Explain this. What's going on? See, we done already squirreled already. Because I have no idea what this. I've never done any of this stuff, anyways. When it came to this stuff on TikTok, I just did my recaps, did my lives. I was doing very good to even pay attention to comments. That's
why he had me.
Yes, I was like, hey, you take care of the comments. I'm gonna do my thing. Mandy, you getting up in there? Oh, okay. Oh, dang, calm down. Dang.
Oh hell, I guess she is requesting, isn't she?
Okay, what's now? What the deal is now?
I've been sitting here waiting.
My bad. I told you I don't pay attention to this stuff. That's what he's there for.
Okay, so like in
I'll be
lives,
right back. Just a second, Mandy. Don't finish that.
I'll wait till you come back.
Okay.
All right. Well, while we're waiting on that, how you doing, Mandy?
I'm okay.
Oh, dang, he just left.
He said he'd be right back.
Well, I thought he was just getting on a call or something. Like he didn't have to just dip. Anyways, okay. I'm sorry. Anyways, how you doing, Mandy?
I'm okay. Next week is my hard week, so.
Oh, okay. Is he? Is he?
I have like 6 doctor's appointments and then 2 days of treatments, and it's crazy.
Dang. Well, you already know thoughts and prayers are gonna be with you.
I
100%.
Send
appreciate
the
it.
positive energy your way.
Oh yeah.
I greatly, greatly need it, and I appreciate it.
Yeah. Wait, what? Are you supposed to be mailing
I
something?
totally forgot about mailing that stuff. Oh my gosh.
What stuff?
The cricket stuff.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Dang it, Mandy.
I can actually probably mail it Monday
Okay.
because
Yeah,
I'll
cause
be in town.
yeah, we really gonna start amping up the thing, amping up everything. Oh, is he? Okay. There you go. All
I'm
right.
back.
I see that now. What the? You all right?
Yeah, I had it on my tablet, and I didn't like the way it was set up, so
Oh.
I changed it back to my phone.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, what? Okay. So,
Mandy, what exactly are you mailing? Sitter wants to know.
she just told us.
I answered her.
Okay.
I've had so much going on that I just totally forgot. I'll have to go down and take pictures, and she can tell me what you guys exactly want and don't want.
Hey, as far as that's concerned, whatever you want to send, just send it.
It's not, I'm like, I don't have the time right now or honestly even the energy to do it. So,
No, it's all good. I
Um,
understand. Trust me, I understand. I
So-
get it.
the thing is with, excuse me, with TikTok, if you don't get, like, you know how you just had the little heartbeat come across?
Mhm.
That's TikTok doing it. You have to get so many in a live. And that can pop up at any time. Okay? It also helps your stats, also helps you get on the For You page. But, like, if you don't have so many followers, that can hurt you. They're now taking more percentage away from the creators. And you're only going to start getting like 40%.
That's all we was getting before.
Well, I just telling you what I learned the other night, so I don't
Mhm.
know. And then, like, if you lose followers, you'll get like a warning that you're going to be like penalized or live restricted if you keep losing people. And I was in Ducky's live the other night when that come across.
What?
Yeah.
What?
So I have no idea. Oh no, sis, you're fine.
I'm starting
I
to wonder
just-
like if whoever's trying to buy TikTok, if it's like they're secretly they're trying to work with like Meta, and then try to make TikTok so unbearable that people would want to stop using it.
Probably, yeah.
Just a theory. I'm saying it's just a theory because there's been a lot of dumbness going on with some of the features, like with us not being able to use it when we were trying to use it on Restream. And then all of a sudden that went away. And then all of a sudden, we're still, they used to still be able to use it on his, but then now all of a sudden that went away. So it's just, I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. But, okay,
Well,
yeah, it's cool.
it was supposed to shut down the 5th, but
No, they
we
got
got
another
75
extension.
more days.
Yeah, they gave him another
Everybody
extension.
say hi to my bestie,
Hi, bestie. Who's your bestie?
Him, I guess.
Jada Deeden.
Oh, Jaden, how you
Oh,
doing,
hi.
bestie?
Well, you
Hi.
just said hi, bestie. You didn't tag nobody in it.
Yeah, I was like, who's your bestie? I was like,
Well,
huh?
she responded to it.
I don't know. Like, she could have been responding to somebody
Not
else
on
saying
my
hi.
end.
I didn't freaking know. Hey,
Oh, it just came through.
oh, hey,
So are we
What's going
scrolling,
to
or
be-
what are you guys talking about tonight?
We're scrolling right now.
We're trying not to.
We did talk
That
about.
is not possible.
Oh yeah, we did. Last night we did try. We did our best. We actually, I think maybe 30 to 40 minutes of it was actually the what was that? The freak was
Me.
that? I'm sorry. That stuff just keeps going across my screen and everything. And it's freaking me out. Okay, but we talked about Lavinia, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I'm trying to say it without having to do the other thing.
That's that crazy lady that like lured men in that were rich or not rich, right? And her,
Yeah,
yeah.
Lavinia Fisher. It was 1920, right? When this was going on?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, 1919, 1920, something like that. But yeah, it was crazy. Now, it's crazy because, now I don't even know if, is this an urban legend? Is this something that was really, really going on? And the fact that they were arrested and executed for being, what was it, highwaymen?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, so
They
it's
were arrested and put to death for armed robbery,
Yeah.
not murder.
But they never knew that they had done anything like that until what's his name? What was his name? Peoples. Mario Van
John
Peoples'
Peoples.
great grandpa.
Hey, sorry to
Absolutely.
interrupt y'all. I'll be back.
Okay.
In a little bit. I gotta go take care of something.
Okay. All right,
right.
Just let me know when you get back in.
All right.
All right, bet.
You gotta go take care of a little something.
No, I gotta
All
go. I gotta go help my grandma.
Oh.
I figured that's probably what it was.
Yeah.
Give me a
Yeah.
bowl of-
Head pats, Ace.
He gonna mess up some bam bam.
You know what? The fruity
He gonna
pebbles,
bam bam some pebbles.
the fruity pebbles with marshmallows in them are the bomb.
I couldn't really mess with the. I'll be honest with you. I
Are
couldn't
they?
really mess with the Fruity Pebbles because it gets soggy too dang quick, man.
But they're so good.
Like if I don't want to be like that's just like
Hey, I will have you know, I ate the fuck out of some Choco Fruity Pebbles
I was hoping that's where you
whenever
were
I had my
going.
fucking teeth pulled.
Do you guys remember Cocoa
What,
Puffs?
did you
Yes,
think
I
was going
remember
back to
Cocoa
fucking
Puffs.
clams?
All my mom wanted to eat when she was sick, and I'm like, oh, how can you eat this like all the time?
Hey man, hey Cocoa Puffs, that's my go-to, man. That's my go-to, man. Hey, when I was in the military, they used to send us those gift boxes. Man, the only thing I requested was Cocoa Puffs. That's the only thing I requested. I didn't care about nothing else. Send me Cocoa Puffs. Man, I had like 32 boxes of Cocoa Puffs at one point in time.
Wow.
They're like, is that all you really want? I said, yeah, it's send me Cocoa Puffs, crossword puzzles, word searches. I love word searches. I love word searches. I was like, you send me those, I'm cool. Cause like when if we was on patrol and we just sitting around just waiting for something to go on, I pull out one of those word searches. I had a bag I kept with me with my Cocoa Puffs in it. I sit them bad boys right down there. And I'm doing word search and popping Cocoa Puffs. Man, I'm telling you, that's some good living right there. That's good living. Had me forgetting I was overseas. Yeah. But I had to.
My
I had to
son's
eat
was
Cocoa
peanut butter
and then you hear the
Cheerios.
artillery shells, and it brings you back to reality.
Yeah. But now, like, hey man,
Peanut
don't
butter Cheerios?
don't they ain't messing with my Cocoa Puff.
Peanut butter chocolate. It's kind of like a Reese's.
Oh yeah.
He had me sending them to him when he was deployed this last time.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Some of that stuff it's just some of the things that, and maybe it's the same for him, but for me, it was just even when you're eating them, you know what I'm saying, or doing something like that, it just mentally and emotionally sometimes it transports you back to almost like a safe zone. And
Put you back at home.
Yeah,
Right.
you can kind of step out of where you're at for, even if it's for a few minutes. And sometimes that few minutes is something that makes all the world to a soldier when they're over there. Because
Definitely.
I mean, you don't get a lot of breaks all the time. And so yeah, it was cool. I enjoyed it. I didn't enjoy being over there. I enjoyed the Cocoa Puffs. Yeah.
He enjoyed his Cocoa Puffs and his
Yes.
word search.
That's all
Yes.
he needs for Christmas. Remember that.
I'm telling you that. Listen, I'm a simple dude.
I am. You damn straight I
Listen,
am.
I'm a simple dude. I don't need. I pretty much have everything I want, anyways. If there's something I really want, I'm not going to ask somebody else to get it for me for my birthday or Christmas. I'll go get it myself. I keep it simple. Like, I don't listen. You ain't got to do nothing extravagant for me or nothing like that. I tell Des that all the time. Sometimes she listens, sometimes she doesn't. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate the little things and like cocoa puff, even the like small boxes. Like the small boxes, man. You want to see me go crazy? Give me one of those small travel boxes of Cocoa Puff.
You're gonna be crazy for Cocoa Puffs.
Man, I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, baby. What you talking about? Get it right, baby. I gotta keep my coconuts up.
Ace, what's your favorite? What's Dez's favorite?
Gotta keep my complexion.
What's my favorite cereal?
Yeah.
My favorite cereal of all time is Golden Grams.
Golden
Do
Graham?
they still make them?
Yes, they
Yeah, they
still
still
make
make Golden Graham. I don't think I think they pretty. I mean, I don't know if there's too many cereals they don't really make anymore. If they don't make the name brand of it, they don't moved it over to like the off brand.
Yeah. They've got the Malto meal.
Oh Jesus!
You know what? But that's Walmart. But like, I get the shredded wheat, like the strawberry, because you can't find it anymore. Except
Now,
for in the
when I
couldn't
was
never
growing
say
up,
we-
believe it or not, when I was growing up, one of my favorite cereals was Grape Nuts.
Ew.
Grape nuts
Pour
were
me a bowl of
gross.
fucking Grape Nuts, put some milk on there, sprinkle it with sugar, and start eating rocks.
This dude
Hi,
said
Amber.
grape nuts. He over there munching on Thanos.
Yeah, I didn't teach my kids to put sugar on the cereal, and they still don't. Even
That's probably why
after
Thanos
older.
was trying to snap the universe because of Brian.
Yeah.
He said, "I'm inevitable."
Tabitha, what's your favorite?
Honey Nut Cheerios.
Okay, I can get down to it.
See, I like the malt. I hate to get the
Yeah,
malt
DK.
and the Cheerios.
Those are
Grape
good
nuts
too.
is for fish
Grape
cakes.
Nuts is for fish tank.
I have to agree with him.
This thing is that's
Okay.
like chewing on gravel, bro.
How about Mikey's favorite cereal?
Oh, life.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, life wasn't too bad.
I don't know if I ever tried it, to be honest.
I had it once.
It's kind of like
It's okay.
it was kind of like Chex, but it had
Yeah.
a sweet flavor to it.
Yeah,
Not like overpowering, just like a hint of sugar.
yeah. What was the one with the What was the one with the dog? And he was. They was always the dog and the robber. He was always trying to take the cookie. They look like
Cookie
Cookie
Crisp.
Crisp.
Cookie Crisp. That's what it was. Cookie Crisp. Okay. That's
I
it.
thought you were talking about pound puppies.
What?
Cookie Crisp.
She said the pound
We
puppies.
all had a pound puppy. I don't care. We all did.
I had a gray one.
I never did have a pound puppy. I
didn't have a pound puppy.
I actually had a
You
puppy
need a
from the
pound puppy.
pound. That's what I had.
For Christmas, they
Yeah,
still make
I had a real puppy.
Yeah, from the pound. That's what it was. That's what
Yeah.
I didn't know nothing about no pound puppies. And
I
didn't care
still
about
have
no-
my pound puppy.
Do you really?
still have
They just
one?
like made a comeback. Like what with the
honeycombs.
ones?
Yeah, honeycombs. I used to munch on them too as a kid. Man, I remember when they came out with Smurf cereal. You used to watch the Smurfs on Saturday morning, every Saturday morning. Smurf cereal. I just kept boxing the house every Saturday morning. Smurfs come on. We sit down there. You know, we go with my cousin because my cousin, live here in Pittsburgh. I stayed over here with him. His mom would always get us a box of Smurf cereal. We sit down Saturday morning, watch the Smurfs, and he's eating Smurf cereal. I mean, that's some good. Man, we had some good times in childhood. What's going on? I
What's
missed
the
it.
craziest thing you guys did as a kid? And whenever I say kid, I mean like 10 and under.
Oh God.
Bro, we ain't got no time. We ain't got the time in the world for that.
Oh, 10 and up. Jeez.
10 and under.
Yes.
Shut up, because I know where his mind just went.
Who?
You.
What are you talking about?
Well, why you getting all red? Why'd you tilt your head down?
Because there was a lot of crazy stuff I did when I was a kid. There was a lot of crazy stuff. That's what I'm
Now,
laughing about.
the fucked up thing about it is I knew that I was going to do drugs whenever I got older. Yeah. Wait. Wait. Because whenever I was younger, I'd get Jello packets and snort them.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't
jeez.
fucking know why,
That
but I
explains a
guess
lot.
I was preparing myself.
That definitely explains a lot.
See, I didn't do
Doesn't it?
anything like hard, and I'm just gonna word it that way, hard. Until I was in my 30s. I tried the green after I graduated high school, but I didn't do anything like other until in my 30s.
I'm trying to
I
think,
think it was
man.
my 30s.
I'm gonna interrupt real quick, Amber. The only thing that I'm going to say is if it was you, then everybody would be leaving. If it's just certain people, then those certain people are probably listening to stuff that other people are saying and not coming to you, and they're leaving you because of a rumor or because of an untruth. Those that do care about you are still here. You can't let one person unfriending you and ghosting you. It does hurt. I get that, especially if it's somebody that you've developed a relationship with. But the thing of it is you can't allow that to dictate your life. You have to look at it as though if they left, I mean, the old adage, everybody comes into your life for a reason or a season.
Mm-hmm.
It's either to teach you something or for you to teach them something. If they learned what they needed to learn from you, then there's nothing else that you can teach them. I understand it hurts, but that is something that you have to come to grips with yourself, that person's not worth your time if they're just going to leave you that easily.
Yeah, man.
We love you, Amber. Do
It
what,
may
Tabby?
even not have nothing to do with Amber. It could be with the
It,
friend. Maybe the friend has something going on, and that person's just going to distance themselves to protect her.
it could be that too.
Yeah, it's always tough, and it's always tough in those situations because sometimes you just don't know the full story of what's going on. Like I said, if it's something like just like Manny just said, if it's with the other person, what I'm saying, maybe you just don't, you don't know the full story of what was actually going on. Like I said, and we don't know if there was an exchange before then, between the two of you or whatnot. So it's kind of hard to try to really, but just know that if you start to feel like it's just everybody's leaving, that trust me, sometimes it happens.
Okay, sir.
It does hurt. It never feels good. But I like me. When it happened, I used to get really upset about stuff like that. But then I was like, you know what? Why? I just got to the point where I just believe more in the fact that I try to be put out as much good in the world as I can. I know I'm like caviar, crawfish, and all kind of other things. I'm an acquired taste. I am definitely rough around
Boy,
the
howdy.
edges. You said what?
I said, boy, howdy.
Yeah, right. But it's like I am rough around the edges at times, but sometimes you can peel some of that stuff back. You can, what I'm saying, you can get to a different side of me. Not a side I try to show very often, but just because I've been taken advantage of in the past, and sometimes you just get tired of it, and I get it. I'm with you on that. I get tired of all this crap. But just know that there are still people out here that love and care about you, and we try to show it every single time. We get a chance to have a conversation with you. Nah. Sometimes there is healing in being alone. Because when you are alone, you can focus on yourself, and
Exactly.
you're not worried about or focusing on someone else, a friend or a loved one, a significant other. When you actually have time to actually be alone and actually appreciate what that actually can bring to you, because sometimes being alone, that's one of the best ways to recharge and rejuvenate yourself. I'm speaking from personal
And
experience.
as far
What are you
as
saying?
the, and I was going to say, sometimes it's best not to know
Yeah,
why they walked away. Because then you sit and dwell on, okay, this is why they walked away, whether it was something you did or even if it wasn't something you did, you sit there and you go, well,
hmm
what could I
Right. You
have
start
done?
questioning the what
And
ifs.
then you're dwelling on that, which creates, yeah, and then you're dwelling on that, and it's so detrimental to your mental health. And that's from experience on my end. Sometimes it's better just not to know and just realize this
Hey,
is life. It sucks, but do your grieving for the loss of the friend, and then realize you still have true friends who are still around you that love you for who you are and accept
yeah.
you. And it's definitely not easy, Amber. It's not.
Well, first of all, let's let's get something straight when it comes to stuff like that. I don't care if it's a man. I don't care if it's a woman. People will say that to you all the time. They will. You get in a relationship and this and that, and they'll say, "Oh, I will never do you or treat you like people you've had in your life before you." I'll get to that last comment. And they'll say that stuff to you all the time. Um, first of all, you always take somebody at face value, especially if they talking like that. Take it at face value, because the thing is, if you take somebody at their word, unfortunately, people disappoint. And it just happens. And if you don't take it just at face value, then you are setting yourself up, and you're not being sensitive. You've been hurt, but the problem is you've never healed from it. It's like, I don't know your situation, Amber. I don't. I do not know your situation. You and I have never really had this conversation before. I'm gonna speak from my own personal situations, especially from the past. You've never healed from your hurt, your past traumas, whatever they were, and you've kind of just. I'm gonna say I feel like you're kind of doing like what I used to do, and you're just bouncing from relationship to relationship, whether it's a romantic relationship or it's a friendship relationship. And then what happens is that person, and like I said, I'm speaking about myself. If it fits you, great. If it doesn't, use it for somebody else if you have this conversation. But you bounce from different one, and you don't. When you do that, you tend to. I'm not gonna say. I don't want to say latch on, but you tend to kind of open yourself up a little bit more, because you might be feeling some type of way about this person, but then you tend to overlook and miss all the signs that tell you this is not the type of person you probably should be opening this much up to. That's happened to me many times before. To the point where I literally just stopped caring. I stopped caring about being in relationships and everything like that. I just stopped caring, and because of that, it did that part of it ruined a lot of other relationships. So I've kind of learned to kind of balance it. You're definitely not being sensitive. And going back to that other comment you made right before that, what was that? The promise part. I don't typically believe anybody that tells me that when somebody says I'm gonna make you a promise. I typically don't believe you. If you say if I promise I'm gonna do this, or I promise I won't do this, I don't believe you. The reason why, you know how hard it is to really truly keep a promise? No matter what you do, you know how hard that can be at times? And I get people want to say it, but you gotta remember, how many people do you know probably say that on a regular basis? Now, if I tell you I give you my word, If I give you my word that I'm going to do this, if I give you my word I'm not going to do that, you best believe from me, you're getting exactly what I said you're going to get. Because at the end of the day, that's all I have. A promise is a promise, but my word speaks to my character. My word speaks to who I truly am to the core. And if I break that, I have no character. I have no honor. I have nothing.
Your
So
word is all you have.
yeah, like my main man said it the best. My man, who I sometimes live by, except for when it comes to certain things that he's done in his life. Tony Montana. My word and my balls is all I have, and I break them for no man. I'm not breaking my word, and I'm not busting my balls for nobody. That's where you have to. If somebody tells you I give you my word, you might want to sit back and watch. But if they just keep telling you I promise you this, I promise you that, man, whatever. You missed me with that one. You missed me with that one. And you've cried. You cried enough. You cried enough. It's time to heal. It's time for you to allow yourself to truly heal. I don't think you have done that. I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't think you've actually let yourself heal. So,
She needs to focus on herself.
yeah, I agree with that 100%.
And I don't mean that like disrespectful. And another thing is when you get in like a friendship or a relationship, you don't always got to tell them all about your past and your trauma because sometimes they feed off of it and they use it against you.
Ooh, boy.
Let them get to just know you. And then if you develop longer or it goes on and the subjects get brought up, fine, talk about it. But just like, I don't know, just don't jump right in and like share everything. I mean, that's just me personally.
And I hope you're not saying you're saying you don't think you can heal. Is it that you don't think you can, or you don't think you can allow yourself to? I mean, that's, to me, there's a big difference. Because there's some things I can say when it comes to things in my past. I just don't know if I don't think I've fully healed from it, because it's still if I think about it, it's still kind of not fully penetrates my heart, but you feel the poke. You know what I'm saying? If somebody takes like a toothpick and just lightly jabs you like on your arm or something, you feel that little poke. It still pokes. So therefore, I know I'm not fully healed from it, but I've let it go enough to where I can move on with my life. But there are some people that just they refuse to heal because it's almost as if the hurt makes them feel alive, and that if they let go of that, then sometimes it's like, well, I've been hurt, and I've seen this before. I've been hurt so much that if I heal, then what do I have? You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that's you. I'm definitely not saying that's you. Because no one just wants to just be hurt all the time. But sometimes if you've been hurt enough, you sometimes forget how to actually truly heal, or how to allow yourself to heal. And sometimes it's almost like you're looking for the next hurt. So I'm hoping that's not the case. I don't believe that is. But I do believe 100%, and I'm speaking this from 100% experience. And I think Tabs has said it. I know Ace has said it before. And I think Mandy just said, you got to take that time to just let yourself heal. You got to take that time. And sometimes it's sometimes it is being alone. I was alone for almost 4.5 years. I wasn't in any relationships or anything for like almost 4.5 years. Before I came back, after I got out of the military. And that 4.5 years was probably the best years of my life. Not because, somebody, oh, that's because you weren't anybody, you didn't have to worry about. No, it was because I took time to get back to myself. I still had a long journey to go, but I took time to get back to myself. And I actually felt better about myself. Better about myself than I had in a long time. So, I mean, I'm just telling you, there's beauty in that being alone. Because you're not truly alone. Because you have people you can reach out to. You know what I'm saying? So you're never alone, but there is beauty in sometimes just taking a step back and just, you know what? Let me just chill. what's a book I need to read? What's a movie I want to go watch? Let me go chill. Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
And even a therapist. I mean, something that's not talked about. And I've been in therapy for years because of hurt and bad relationships and the fear of being alone. And I'm still in therapy, but so
Yeah.
I can kind of get where she's coming from.
Yeah.
It's hard to do, but a therapist really has helped me, and to see that I do have the inner worth to be worth people,
Yeah, I'm still in
not
therapy
the other
too.
way around.
Yeah, I'm still.
You know,
I've been in. You said how long you been in therapy?
I've been in therapy for 10 years now.
Yeah, it's about time. That's about. Let's see, this is 2025.
Amber,
Uh,
there is places that are free. You just
yes.
have to look and find.
Yeah.
Free, virtual. There's lots of different resources.
Yeah. Hey, for a box of Cocoa Puffs, I'll be your therapist.
Oh shit.
I mean, I don't know your religion. I don't know her religion either, but like some churches or even spiritual places offer counseling.
I don't know any of them that charge.
No, they don't charge. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
But I
Oh,
don't
okay,
know
gotcha.
her religion, and she doesn't have to like talk about it. If I'm just saying like those places will. There's people there that will.
Yo, Amber, you always, at least you guys hit us up. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Yeah,
I get
we're
what you're
always
saying. You
here.
probably talk about like
There's no
friends.
desperation here.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about friends like maybe you can like go hang out with. Is that what you're talking about, or are you just talking about just people in general just to talk to? I used to be Mormon. I really don't. You don't believe in him or hymns? Hymns, hey, listen, hymns have helped a lot of people with ED and hair loss.
Hey,
And-
whoa,
That's
mister.
hers.
Whoa.
Oh,
Wait,
sorry.
No,
no,
it's
it is
hymns.
hymns. Wait,
Yes,
or is it hers?
They do have
It
hers.
is
though.
hymns.
They do have hers now, though.
Okay.
I was
But
saying.
they also have hymns.
Yeah, I was saying, but I just I think I know I didn't
Squirrel.
see the
Look
S at
at you.
first. I
Squirrel.
didn't see there wasn't an S at first, and I thought he was saying something bad about hymns. I'm like, hey, they've helped a lot of people.
Oh my gosh.
I don't think him has helped people with that, but hymns and hers has.
I'm
Wait, they've
telling
got
you,
his
I
and
want a
hers
squirrel
KY.
t-shirt made.
Oh, good. So hymns and hers, if you want to sponsor the Birdman show, please hit us up. Email me at tbs.birdman@gmail.com. I'm sorry.
Oh, shit. Hi, Karen.
Oh God, come on, you guys know I got a sneaker joke in there every once in a while. Karen in the
Absolutely.
house. Sorry for what? Stop saying you're sorry. You don't need to say sorry around here. Trust me, we all get it.
Most definitely.
We all get it. You ain't gotta say sorry for a thing around here. Ruin what mood?
We were talking about
Amber, first of all,
cereal.
you've been around this bad boy long enough that we can just break off.
Okay, now, Amber, how many times have you been in one of my lives and we be doing trivia, or we be talking about something, or we be having a laugh fest about this, and somebody comes in and mentions that they're going through something? How many times have I shut down what was going on to focus on that person? It's no different than now.
Nope.
If somebody comes in and they have something that they're going through, we will shut it down and focus on them.
We are family, and we're here for each other.
Family.
I fucking knew you were going to do that.
Sorry. I was waiting for somebody to say it.
Well, I was thinking it.
And I had to say
You
it,
are
so.
important to us. You may not think you're important because of what you've been through. Important to us.
Most definitely.
Yeah, you may not feel like you are, and trust me, sis. Listen, maybe one day the Birdman will sit down and just tell y'all 10% of what what he's gone through. Why am I talking to third person? What I've gone through, and
Maybe one of these days the Birdman will sit down and tell you what he's been through.
Yeah. It's the Birdman gonna tell you what he's been through and everything. Like
Absolutely.
yeah. But I mean, since before I joined the military, which was back in 2004, 2001 through 2004 was unbelievably horrible. And then when I went through when I was in the military, things I seen, the things I had to do, just things that went against everything that I grew up knowing, loving, and valuing. You know, having to basically become a completely different person, who I, in my own eyes, you know, for a better part of 10 years, I just thought I was just a complete monster, because of the things that I knew I had to do, because if I didn't do, I wasn't gonna make it back. And then the things that happened when I got back, trust me, I get it. I never felt like I was important. I did not feel like I was important for a very long time. I didn't feel like anybody cared. I didn't feel like, other than my parents, you know, maybe my family, anybody really loved me or anything, you know. And the only way I could kind of get through it and not completely break down was just to lean into what I always did when I was younger and just make people laugh. And I hid behind my jokes. You know what I'm saying? And when I was alone, all I did was drink. You know what I'm saying? I would drink. I drank 2 or 3 bottles. I was going through about 3 to 4 bottles of the big Jack Daniels bottles. I was going through about 3 or 4 bottles of that every 3 or 4 days. Because I was a functioning
He still
alcoholic.
is.
Nah, I don't really get the big ones. I don't really get a fifth anymore. I mean,
Look, he's got to think about it.
It's usually about 2 weeks now. See, I'm making progress. It's not 2 or 3 days. You know, it's about two or three weeks. I'm working up to a month now. But anyways, no, but seriously, if I can be, I get it. Like, I didn't feel like I was worth anything. You know what I'm saying? I was going through an issue, you know, I was going through a period of time because of what was going on with the military. I wasn't seeing my kids, because I didn't want them around me with, you know, how depressed I was. I didn't want them seeing that. I didn't want, you know, my kids to be any part of any of that stuff. And so I did push them away. I pushed them away. Unfortunately, with a couple of them, their mothers made it pretty easy for me to do that. But I've since, you know, especially with my 2 youngest, my son and my daughter, building a relationship now with them. You know, we talk, you know, a lot, and it's been great. But all that being said, I'm still not 100% out of the woods. I still, from time to time, my mind will drift back into that same thought. You know what I'm saying? That I'm not worth anything, that I'm not important. But then I get this little demon child that comes running up, yelling "Dad" at me. I'm like, who white baby is this?
She's adorable. Okay.
She's a jerk. I love her though. But yeah, sometimes I feel like Cat Williams in that scene. Like, who white baby is this? That one might be mine. Just because you call him Darren don't mean he is Darren's. But anyways, he said that baby came out looking like he got a 720 credit score right now. Anyways, okay. Stop it. Y'all stop. Stop it. Don't encourage me to do that stuff. But Amber, yes. It was you, Mandy. You, 100%. But Amber, maybe I can stop. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Hey, listen. You'll be all right. It's going to be all right, sweetie. All right, we got you, sis. We got you. All right? Now.
Big hugs being sent your way.
Yeah. Now, Amber, I will say this. If you need me to send a slappergram to somebody, all I got to do is jot the name down. DM me. with an address and a schedule, and I'll work them in there. I'm playing. I'm not gonna. I mean, I would, but I'm just playing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry.
No, you're not. Why are you even acting like you're playing?
Because I'm trying not to get on TikTok. I don't want to reporting me on TikTok. Come on. Anyways,
I
yeah.
could hear every word you just said.
What
What?
are you talking about?
I heard nothing.
What you talking about there, lady? Okay. What the heck happened to Ace?
Hey, that's not too far from them.
I'm still here.
Oh, okay.
I can still hear everything you guys are saying.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought you were gone with something. I was like, is there
I
something
was
going on in my
talking
house?
to
I don't know
Amber
what's
in the
going on.
chat. Cindy
No,
came
I'm
in.
still here.
I said hi to her. I don't know if she's still in here.
Who?
Cindy. I was
Cindy.
saying names.
Where she got a new profile name or something? Because I didn't see her name.
Yeah, it's
Blue
like
Butterfly Cindy.
Oh, oh, that's right. That's right. Blue butterfly. Blue butterflies. They're so nice. They're blue wings.
Texas isn't that far.
What?
It's a day trip.
Look, man, my old daughter's in Texas, man. I can just make it a family visit. You heard?
My son's in Texas.
I got cousins in Texas, man. I'm telling you, I got family in Texas now. I'll be like, yo, I'm coming down
We
for a
got
minute. I need
people.
an alibi. I mean, I need to know where the nearest gas station. I mean, your hair looks nice.
Where's the
He's so
Walmart
pretty.
Garden Center at? The nearest one.
It's like, sir, why you going to Texas to go to a Sam's Club? They had the
What's
best,
going
they had
on,
the best
Rachel?
steak down here. See, I'm telling you, hey, listen, hey, don't mess around. Sandra pull up on fool real quick. She pull up on fool real quick, like, yo, where you at? Where you at? Oh, that him right there? I'll be right back. Hold this.
Oh, he's going to be in Vegas, and then he'll be in Texas.
I've got
Man, I
friends
got a
in
couple
Vegas.
army buddies in Vegas, man. Hey, I'm trying to tell you, man. Hey, we around the world, baby. World star. I'm trying to tell you, you can't mess around with this family right here.
Rachel, I just went through 2 of those, and everyone's different, but I'll keep you in my prayers. Like, I don't know. It's not as bad as what they make it seem to be.
Nah, I've had a couple people.
Yeah, I mean that's the perfect person to talk to about it right there.
The best way of burning a shirt. Are we talking
Lighter
Are we talking
with a lighter
I'm about to say,
But Rachel, you can
ain't nobody
mess
in
on
it,
fire.
right?
Toss
Ain't
it
nobody in
in.
it, right?
Yeah, is it still on somebody?
Hey, hold on, let's clarify something first.
Take it off of them first.
Yeah, let's go through the steps here.
Well, out of curiosity, if you bought it, why do you want to get rid of it? Cut it up and make it into a cute shirt.
Or make some rags out of it.
Yeah, you can clean the toilet
There
with
you
it.
go.
Yeah.
That's what I
If you
was
dye
just
your hair, you can
thinking.
use it, you know what I'm saying, for like the bleach part of it, you know what I'm saying? So it's all good. Yeah, I had I think it was one of my cousins just had one of those done, Rachel. And she said it wasn't that bad. So I mean, like Mandy said, you know, each person different, but it's not as bad as they make it out to be sometimes.
I was awake for both of mine, Rachel. Put it that way.
What?
Yeah, I was awake for both of mine.
Oh,
They
so you a
just they
GG.
just numbed my neck and stuff.
Oh, so you a GG. You ain't just a G, you a GG.
And then I watched on the monitor as they went in and they grabbed the tissues out and yeah.
You watching them? Listen, man, it ain't went in your neck like that.
Yeah, twice.
Oh, no, see. I ain't let nobody stab me in the neck like that, and I'm gonna watch it on the screen.
They actually went in, like I had 2 different surgeries. Or
It's not that
biopsies,
bad.
surgeries, but they did it 6 times. It's just like a little grabber.
A little. Wait a minute, what are we grabbing around? What? Wait, what?
They grab the tissues. Like if she's got a nodule, they're going to go around, or if it's a mass, they're going to go in and they're going to take tissue samples out.
You know, as you said that, I just thought about it because I remember I had to have surgery on my neck.
Yes,
I had
they're not going to knock her out for it either. Yes.
Yeah, I had a surgery. I had to do it. It was in the office, the doctor's office. He just went in and numbed that down. Now I do remember that. They just went in and numbed it down. He cut it open because I had a ingrown hair that I didn't know was like really bad. Well, it like knotted up. And so I thought I had like a blister or something. And so he was looking at it, he's like, nah, it's an ingrown hair, man. I'll take that right now. I'm like, okay. And so I'm thinking, okay, well, I need to call somebody so I can be, oh, no, we ain't knocking you out. I'm just going to numb this area. I said, excuse me? You just going to do the operation on my neck and you ain't knocking me out? Fool, you better not mess up. That's all I got to tell you, because if you mess up, I'm knocking you out. But, yeah, he cut it open and then he took that hair. It was a huge knot, so it had been in there for a while. He's like, I hadn't seen one that bad in a long time. I was like, man, I didn't know it was like that. I just thought it was a blister. But yeah, he took it out. But now I remember, yeah, they didn't knock me out for that either. Huh. Maybe it's the next thing. We love you too, Amber. Mwah.
Love you,
You can
Amber.
reach out to any of us.
Love you, sis.
Most definitely.
We're here for you.
Sometimes being emotional, man, it does. It wear you out. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like Carl Thomas. I don't know. Anybody ever listen to Carl Thomas? Anybody ever heard of Carl Thomas? Nobody? Anybody? I know Sandra has. She heard that because, you know what I'm saying? He had that song, Emotions Make You Cry Sometimes. Hey, man, I'm trying to tell you, man, ain't nothing wrong with it. Yeah. Hey, see, Sandra's also a resident nurse, man. She doesn't make a hot toddy and go to bed. Yeah. I knew you knew who it was, Sandra. I knew you knew who it was. Don't worry about it. I know you had my back on that one. That was my dude, though, man. Carl Thomas, boy.
Yeah, she got you way back.
Yeah. Probably with a red dot right on the back of my head too.
Yep.
I don't nurse. No, you a hood nurse. You know, a black family got a nurse and a doctor in the family. Ain't been to not near school, but yeah, they always prescribing all the medication to everybody. Oh, you broke your leg? Oh, baby, there, just take some Robitussin.
What the heck are you talking about?
You know what I'm saying? Oh, you broke it? Oh, that's all right. Oh, you ran out of Tussin? Like Chris Rock said to me, ran out of Tussin? Put some water in there. Shake it up. Now you got both Tussin. Black people don't run out of medicine. We just
Medicine
put
does
water in.
have at least 6 or 7 different uses for it. So maybe Robitussin is for a leg. I don't know.
I'm telling you, man, Robitussin fix everything. I'm telling you, fix everything.
No, duct tape fixes everything.
So does duct tape.
Tussin and Vicks.
Doesn't fix.
The hell she yelling about?
I can't hear her back here.
I can barely hear her, but she yelling at Rain. Yeah, Tussin and Vicks, man. Hey, I'm telling you right there, Tussin, Vicks, and duct tape. You never have no problem in your life. I'm telling you.
My grandparents used to put Vicks on their eyelids and go to sleep.
Vicks on my
Oh,
eyelids.
hell. When I worked at the nursing home, I had a resident who would take a fingertip full of mentholatum and eat it before she went to bed.
Oh,
Ew.
Yep.
Why?
Yes, chloroform is good sleeping medicine. I have no idea. I asked her, and she's like, I've done this my whole adult life, and I don't get sick. I was
right,
like,
DK. You right, dude. She probably in the bathroom, crapping everything out.
right?
Talk about I don't
She
get
is
sick,
healing
but you in the
herself
bathroom
from
for
the
12
inside
hours.
out.
She in the bathroom for 12 hours a day, just with bubble guts. But
For real though, she be healing herself from the inside out.
but no, you're right though, DK. Chloroform is a
those
good
must be one
sleeping.
of
Just put a little bit on the
those
Q-tip,
old wise tales.
a little bit on the Q-tip right underneath the nostrils right there. Boom, you out. I suggest you only do it at your home. I wouldn't do it nowhere else. No.
No.
No. Don't do it nowhere else. No. Just do that at the house. That's when you get your good sleep. I have no idea how we got here.
You said got a broken leg?
I'm talking
No
about like from where we were at to now, just what I just talked about with the Tussin and Dixon on the and all the everything else. I don't know how we got here. Duct tape is good. It's pickup line, especially if you surprise them. Yeah, duct tape and yeah, aforementioned
Zip ties.
chloroform.
Don't forget the zip ties.
Yeah, because you never know if they have like loose piping, or
Loose piping.
Oh my God.
Of all the fucking things to come up with zip ties, he comes up with fucking loose piping. Are you going to tie their pipes back up for them?
I mean, yeah, you never know. 'Cause they might be like, what's the zip ties for? Like, oh, I did have loose pipes at the house. I can zip tie those back to the frame for you. I mean, I've done it before. A time or two.
What did he just say?
A time or two.
No, before that.
I've done it before. A time or two.
Yeah.
You've zip tied pipes?
Yeah.
Okay.
That is
Are we
called pipe
talking
strap.
PVC pipes or pipes?
What pipes are you talking about?
What? Wait a minute. Hey. Whoa. What?
What the fuck pipes are you talking about?
Well, there's different kinds of pipes.
Yes, there is.
There's rubber. There's plastic.
There's fleshy.
Oh, geez.
Well, I wasn't going to say plastic.
That's what you was thinking. Yeah, that's what I was saying, DK. You said pipe. And I was like, whoa. Whoa.
I know you, Mandy.
Hey, wait a minute. The pipe.
I'm sorry, but my mind went to zip ties to something else.
Zip ties to fleshy
Way down
pipes.
the gutter it went.
There you go, Ace. There.
I think
What type of pipes are you tying up?
that's what I was saying, because she said the pipe. And I was like, whoa. She calling the piper?
She calling somebody.
Yeah, sure ain't Candyman or Beetlejuice.
Oh my God! I like Santa Claus. Okay.
Definitely ain't calling the Ghostbusters.
Jack Skellington.
What?
She says she likes Santa Claus. He played Santa Claus.
That's up there with the two mains.
Northern Cali Stoner.
Love the name. Absolutely love the name.
I am not interested in meeting anyone on here, so all you fake ass bitches can go.
Wow. Like it even more now.
If that isn't a direct statement, I don't know what the fuck is.
I don't know either. I love it though.
If you didn't know,
Now you know.
now you do.
The more you know. The more your brain cells tend to leave.
That's up there with two mains.
I want to know how duct tape is a pickup line, though.
It picks up.
Yeah.
You'd have to
It's
have
sticky.
like that strong duct tape to pick a person up.
Oh.
Hey,
Gorilla duct
if
tape.
they can't talk, they can't say no.
Yes, they can if they know sign language. Ha.
Or say, well, that's what you got the zip. I mean,
Fucking
zip ties are for the
smart
pipes.
ass.
Ace is like,
I don't know where we went wrong.
Ace gets.
Yeah, see? I get it.
I know what he's talking about.
It's a great pickup line. They can't say no if they can't talk. That goes along with the kink conversation we had on Sunday.
The what? Shannon Lawler, thank you for joining.
The kink conversation that we
kink.
had
I thought
after
you
my
said,
live on
I don't
Sunday.
know what I thought you said. I honestly don't know.
Oh no, that was last week's recap.
Was it?
Yeah, I got off of the live, and you kept it going for another fucking hour
Oh yeah.
or two.
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
I mean, I don't remember how
you
long
do.
it was. I think it was a 4-hour, technically a 4-hour live.
The first one or the
It was-
recap?
The recap.
The recap.
So
I
was
think
there
we-
like a squirrel moment every 2 minutes?
No,
Oh, my
we did
God.
the recap, but it was like maybe like 15 minutes before the show was over. It went on a completely different.
Sorry.
It,
You're fucking terrible, DK.
what is
I
it?
would
Meatloaf?
do
Pinch it off.
anything I ain't fucking doing that. Meatloaf.
Meatloaf and zip ties go together.
Motherfucking meatloaf.
I mean, that do they though? I don't feel like
In
they do.
Mandy's world.
That's a scary world for a lot of people. I'm starting to realize that. That's
You
like the whole
only-
Jurassic Park world. Like, just because you can doesn't mean you should.
Right.
It's like with this whole thing with the dire wolves. They were able to create 2 new dire wolves. And like, and then I was watching one of the things. They were like, and they say yes. Sometimes scientists say that there will be they're looking to try to have woolly mammoths roaming the earth again.
You
by the
watch
end of next
they'll
year.
do dinosaurs or something.
Huh?
They'll
It's
do
gonna
some
be
kind of
Jurassic Park.
dinosaur species.
Yeah, it's like I get it, but do you realize
They're
how
going to
much?
bring T-Rexes back.
Yeah, like, but even when you talk about the woolly mammoths, you know what I'm saying? They're herbivores, but you do realize how much they will eat, and the fact that we've pretty much destroyed everything. You know what I'm saying? As far as natural resources, except for maybe Alaska, there's like no place for them to actually to be or to go. So what are you gonna do? Like I said, just because you can do it doesn't mean you should.
Very true.
I'm telling you, they're one of these idiots, they're trying to recreate Jurassic World. That's the reason why I think a lot of these movies keep coming out. I think they're trying to gauge.
Watch The Simpsons, they'll tell us.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I think they're trying to gauge what the public reaction would be if they actually did it. I think that's what they're trying to do.
Precursors.
Yeah.
If dinosaurs are coming back, I'm building a bunker, okay?
Come back, man. I'm trying to. I'm straight up going. I'm like, you know what? Forget it. I'm going caveman style.
They can
I
go
want
in
to ride
caves.
one.
No, I'm going caveman style as far as, hey, I'm just gonna be out there with a spear and a big stick with a club or something, billy club. I'm just going out there and just start knocking everything out. Wow.
Why can I picture that?
They were like, "What, sir? Why do you just have a loincloth on? What do you do? You can still wear boots. I mean, ooh. You're like, what? Ooh. What happened? I'm just gonna hit him with a boot.
Des can put her hair up and have a little bow in it, you know?
Yeah, I'm like,
Bam Bam and Pebbles.
yeah.
Yep, there you go.
There you go.
Exactly,
I'm going
DK. Dinosaurs come back, I'm riding one.
I'm telling you, I'm getting one. I'm gonna go grab those 2 dire wolves. I'm like, let's go. We going in. I'm like, if you gonna bring my dinosaurs, man, you better create me a dragon. Trying to have Game of Thrones up in here.
A dragon would be
Right?
cool.
A dragon, we won't even have Earth left.
Oh well. What?
Bye. See you then.
I still have a dragon.
How are you still gonna have a dragon if it burns down all of Earth?
It may burn down all over, but we have a nice little cave.
Because dragon eats ash.
Yeah.
Haven't you seen the movies Rain of Fire?
Yeah.
It eats ash.
Wait, what?
Those are fake
Wait,
movies.
so
They're
what?
not real.
What?
I don't care. Like,
Wait.
really?
Wait,
Like they know what a fucking dragon eats?
Well, how are we gonna speed past? What did you say they eat? They eat what?
Ash. Not
Oh, okay.
ass. Ash.
I was like, what? I don't think I want a dragon anymore.
Oh my god.
You imagine how rough their tongues are, man? No, I don't think I want a dragon no more, man. I'm good.
He take it a little bit before he eats it.
I was like, wait a minute, they eat what? I was like, hey, I was confused, bro. I'm sorry, I was confused. I didn't know what was going on.
Obviously.
I know what's going on, bro. I was like, hold up, wait a minute. That's not what I heard. I swear to God, it's not what I heard. I was like, and he was saying it so adamantly, too. I was like, dang. What Animal Planet show was he watching? I don't think I remember that being that on Nat Geo.
It wasn't on Nat
It was
Geo.
on PBS.
Oh, it was on PB something.
PB&J.
It was on PB and something.
He gonna make an ass sandwich out of you.
I don't know about that. I'm just like that. I would just imagine that from the movies I've seen, their tongues look pretty rough. So I don't know if I would. I don't know if I'd survive that. It looked like a whole back just saying look like a gremlin's back when it gets water poured on it.
Oh shit.
What is going on here?
Good question. You're getting a
I think I'm
visual
gonna
of a
start this
dragon
bunker
licking your
tomorrow.
ass.
I was not getting a visual of that. I was getting a visual. So I would not the licking part. You said it was eating ass or something. I was like, what were you watching? Like was you watching the hub? What was going on?
No, I was watching Shrek.
Oh my god.
Donkey!
I was just, I don't know, because maybe I need to watch the other version of How to Train a Dragon. I just
You might.
because I don't think that's not what
They ain't training it right.
No, I'm with you. I'm DK. I'm with you. I love dragons, but I don't know if they was like what Ace was talking about. I don't know, man.
He
I'm
said
like,
I
hey,
love
look.
dinosaurs.
Huh?
DK.
I love dinosaurs.
Oh yeah, dinosaurs.
Dragons.
Dinosaurs. Yeah, that's good. I love dinosaurs too. Hopefully they ain't eating ass. I'm just saying. It's just,
Well, they
I don't even
ate
know anymore
everything
now.
back then.
I don't know anymore now. And with how
I
we,
mean,
you
they
know,
are carnivores.
See?
and Ace brings up a good point. How do we really know what they was eating? They could have just been out there just being freaky deaky dinosaurs this whole time. And oh Lord,
Now we got him thinking. Lord help us.
We not only squirreled, we went completely down the rabbit hole.
Well, you gotta
let's
think,
not talk about rabbit holes.
because there was caveman back then, supposedly.
Was until they got their asses ate.
Yeah. I'm with you there. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Sean. Listen, I'm telling you.
That sounds like pay-per-view.
It sounds like something you see
It's
in a
not
hotel.
rated yet, Chandra.
It sounds like something you be scrolling through in a hotel, be like, oh yeah, I pay $9.99 for that.
Go ahead, give me a what?
What? But I'm like $9.99. What? Anyways, that's a steal. But
Right?
I'm just saying. I mean, there's nothing that's really saying that's. I mean, they could have just been. Oh Lord, man, I just can't even.
He's
Yeah,
still thinking about what the dinosaurs ate.
or what they might have ate.
Oh, he's still thinking about the dinosaurs eating ass.
Skinamax. Old Skinamax. Good Lord, I haven't heard it called that in a long time. I haven't even seen. Is Cinemax still even a thing?
I don't know. I have not seen it around lately either.
Like I've
I
seen, of
think
course,
it's
But
a
of course,
HBO.
whenever you
combination of
don't pay
Star.
for TV,
Or did they change the name? Did they change the name to Max? Just Max?
yes, that's right.
I think they just changed the name because I've seen Max. I'm like, okay. And then when she said Skinamax, I was like, Skinamax. Oh, you know what? I think they just changed the name to Max because they're probably trying to get away from the Skinamax thing. It's
They'll
just-
never get away from skin and
No, it's like if you're still playing the same programs, then I mean, how are you gonna get away from it?
right.
Especially you playing How to Train a Dragon and you're showing that kind of
How to
stuff.
train a jack off.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what it sounded like. How to train a dragon.
yeah. I didn't want to think about it, but I was just like, oh, yeah, let me go ahead and just say it. Let's just say the thing. Yeah, that's just yeah, that's just disturbing. Ace, once again, that's your fault.
Yes, absolutely.
You got to make sure that you make yourself much more clearer than what you did. It's
You're the one-
Well,
Ash.
I did. I said ash this time. I didn't say ass. Last night I did say labia,
He did. Yeah. That's what got us off into the
and
hole.
that took us from labia to fucking. What the fuck did we get onto?
No,
How to
I'm
lose a guy
not
in
saying I
10
got on
days.
anything.
The what?
I ain't saying I got on anything.
I said how to lose a guy in 10 days.
Oh no. We got onto fucking camel toes.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was
we
'cause
swirled
we
fucking
started talking about
bad.
her method, Lavinia's method of either putting the guys to sleep or whatever she was doing. And I started off saying chamomile, and then I said camel toe, and it kind of was like well, A said,
Cat's
well,
out
one of
the
them
bag.
will put you to sleep. I was like, well, technically, they both will put you to sleep. And then he said, well, one of them tastes good or something like that. And I was like, well,
One
depends
of them
on how you
tastes
prepare
better.
it.
And it just fucking went south from there.
Yeah, don't laugh at that, Chandra. That's not funny. It just, like I said, y'all really need to watch the episode. If you didn't get a chance to see it, go to our YouTube channel, watch the episode, because it just, oh Lord, it got away from us. Actually, I don't even think we had it to begin with.
No,
I think
I think you're right.
it just tricked us into thinking we had something, and then just said, "Yep, I'm gone." And that's what
It
happened.
started the minute we started the show.
What?
It sure as fuck did too.
Did it the minute though?
Yeah.
Pretty fucking close.
I thought we went at least over a minute.
Okay, minute and 30 seconds.
Okay, so it wasn't that
If
bad.
we're lucky.
I was saying, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. I mean, it was.
No, it wasn't bad, but we definitely
It was horrible,
went south.
Well, obviously, because we're
and it wasn't the winner either.
I don't know too many camel toes is located on the forehead.
Sorry. This is the way Ace looked up.
They might. There are.
I was gonna say, yeah, it depends on where you're at.
It is possible.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Jeez, that's just wow. Okay, can we take a commercial break?
We might need to.
Well, I don't have the ability to do it on this. I don't have the ability to go on a commercial break, so yeah, we're kind of just screwed here. Okay, anyways, Yeah, but last night episode, it was really fun. Yes, we scrolled really bad. But like I said, just go check it out on our YouTube channel, Birdman Show Podcast 9643. So you can check that out. We were actually on, I'm not going to say new, but we went back to one of our old platforms, which is Riverside. And I was pleasantly pleased with it. Ace, you were on there with me before. How did you feel about last night's episode as far as the platform?
There were a couple of spots where you max headroomed,
Yeah,
but other than that, it went pretty good. It was pretty smooth.
Yeah. Now I did find a way to. I found out a way to actually minimize that. And they
Hello,
have
Lynn.
a new feature. They have a new feature. Hey, Lynn. They have a new feature to where, as you know, we're recording. If I see that happening, I can actually pause the upload. So what it would do is it'll pause the upload at, like has it does the upload as we're doing everything. It'll pause it, which will actually help minimize any lagging or any type of thing, or like what you saw last night. It would actually help minimize that. It would just take a little bit longer on the back end,
Right.
because with this platform, everybody has to stay on until their segment is loaded. And the reason why I do that is because what they do is your guys' feed downloads on your end, so it's a local
Right.
feed. The reason why they do that is because what they're doing is they're downloading it on yours and then they're pulling it back into Riverside. So on my end is where it all gets put back together. So that way it's a much actual cleaner product that you get to see. So I love that feature. I do love that feature about Riverside. And I think it's really cool that they do that. I love that they added the pausing part now, because because even though I was at 99% the whole time, there was still going to be some glitches. And I understand that, and that's, like I said, it's a cool, easy way to kind of minimize that as much as possible.
Right.
Tabs, it was your first time ever being on the Birdman Show, but you've watched quite a few episodes yourself.
She's been on there before.
Yeah.
It was the first time on Riverside.
Riverside.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've been on Restream, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you've been on Restream, and then now you, of course, being here on Riverside. What did you notice? If you noticed anything different with the two?
The only thing I noticed was, like Ace said, the Max Headroom episodes, but few glitches where it was like it stuttered, but other than that, it was pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, I thought
Easier to log into.
yeah. Once you get in there, unless you're Ace.
Yeah.
Motherfucker. I had no problem getting there on my laptop. You bring me yours, and it won't fucking load. Really? Put that shit on me, why don't you? Leave it to fucking Apple.
It's funny because that was the computer I was using the whole time before I got my new one.
But you sat there. Well, no, you didn't watch me, because whenever you got back here, I was already in the process of downloading Google.
Yeah, which I don't understand why Google was not on there, because I'd never used Safari on that computer. I always used Google.
Yeah, that was the only browser that was on here. Was Safari. I literally had to download Google.
Huh. That's weird. Interesting, but weird. Okay. Yeah. For me, I almost forgot how much smoother the editing for Riverside is. Now with Restream, there wasn't a lot of editing I really had to do. There really wasn't much on the back end. If I really wanted to do any type of other editing when it came to the videos, I would have to actually download the video and upload it to a different type of program. In Riverside, I can actually do all of it right within the studio. I don't know if you've seen some of the clips from last night that I've uploaded on my TikTok profile. I know I tagged all you guys in it, but if you see like the caption, and how some of the captions, they're different colors, different, and they're kind of like a different type of speeds and stuff like that. All those are default, or like default options you have within Riverside. And it's really cool because I can just create magic clips. I can either create my own, or I can just click generate magic clips. And like for this one, for last night's episode, which is probably the most I've seen from magic clips, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Hey, he can count.
I know, right? And past
He didn't
4.
even have to take his shoes off.
No, I counted past 4. That's awesome. I've got a lot better. I can do it all in one breath. But anyways, it created 12 clips. And it had the names for it. It gave me titles for them already. And it really just one title was the Slapogram Threat. Lavinia Fisher's Deadly Tea. Banana Chaos. Camel Toe Island Joke. I didn't upload that to TikTok. I just didn't know if that was gonna make it. So I was like, you know what? I'm just not gonna do it. I'll probably
We're gonna leave
to,
that one right there.
Yeah, I think I might upload that to our Patreon, and then let people just go there. If you want to see it, become a member of the Patreon, and we'll put some of the bloopers or excerpts from or clips from the podcast that are definitely not going to be TikTok worthy. We'll put those on there. But the other one was the Tipsy Land shirt swap. That was the one I was talking about. That one. Oh, one I did. There's another one. I don't know if I haven't. I don't think I looked at this one yet. But oh yeah, I did look at that. I think I did upload that. Or maybe I didn't. The tiger penis horny goats.
What did you guys talk about?
Goat weed.
Yeah, horny goat weed.
And that's what it come up with?
Yes. Well, it was.
We took it a little bit further.
Yeah, because we were talking about ED medication, and we were talking about some of the earlier ones, and how people were flocking to some of the. Yes, I know, Chandra. And so we were. I really don't want to upload that because I don't want it. So I will probably upload that to the Patreon page. So if you guys haven't been on there, I think it's patreon.com/the Birdman Show. Yeah, go to our Patreon page. Like I said, please think about becoming a member of that. Like I said, and I'll start dropping, especially now I'm able to do this a little bit more. But yeah, so yes, I know, yes. And then the banjo one, oh, cat named Fatty.
Is that supposed to go with camel toe?
No.
That's her cat's name.
It's actually her cat's name.
And
My
then
cat's name is Fatty.
We spun off of that, and Tim's like, I ain't gonna do it.
No,
I ain't gonna do it. So you're thinking about a fat pussy, aren't you?
I mean, so there's that, and then the last one was henchman or banana.
Banana.
So it created those. Yeah, it created all those names of those clips and everything, and created the clips to go with it. So I think it's just I forgot how cool that really is. And
just off of what we was talking about.
Yeah. And so they've added quite a few things. I mean, one of the things I loved about it is the show notes. And they had that before. They had that previously, but they've really improved on it. And if you go to the YouTube channel and actually look at last night's episode and go to the description, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Everything that's in that description, I took from the show notes, and all I had to do was click one little tab button, the copy button for each one, and just copy and paste. And so I was able to do was give an actual overview of the actual episode, and it outlined everything. It printed it created all that for me, and then it also created timestamps for me, for everything, for every single subject. Everything we talked about, it created timestamps for. So it's really cool. I really do enjoy Riverside. Just in all the things they do. I did talk to somebody about trying to maybe go into the business plan, because the business plan there's a lot more I get with it. But I still haven't decided if that's what I want to do. But the business plan is expensive.
Yes. It's
It
so
is
expensive it doesn't give you a price tag.
Yeah, well, I found out what the price was.
Oh shit.
You just have to think: is it camo toe worthy?
And it would be, but we ain't pulling anything in like that right now. So I'm gonna pass for right now. But yeah, it's just I really like it. They even have a full episode, what they call a workflow, and it's you get an AI polished draft with all the proper or popular tweaks to jumpstart your editing. So the AI goes in and kind of cleans up your whole podcast. And the cool thing about it is, like, when you do the editing part, I can actually tell the AI to shorten pauses. So if there's like a pause where no one's talking, or we're trying to do something, we've done that quite a bit in episodes when everybody's trying to look up something. It'll actually shorten those. So I can tell it to shorten into 1 second, or I can tell it to shorten into 2 seconds. Whatever. It'll do that for me. It'll go in and it'll actually clean up any what is it called, filler words, I think it's what they called it. Yeah. So like the and the and all that, it'll actually take all that out, and it'll do it for you. Now,
hello, Dawn.
Typically, Don, how you doing? Typically, I don't really like it, because sometimes you can get that feel, especially if you do it too much, and I know we all do it, but if you do it too much, then sometimes you get that feel of the video kind of jumping. You know what I'm saying? Because they're trying to cut it out, and then it splices it together, but you can feel that jump. And if it's too much, like in a segment or whatever, it just feels a little choppy. That's what I was looking for, choppy. So yeah, but I enjoy it. I really do like it. I'm gonna have Ace come in here one of these times and actually look at the studio, especially when I'm going to do like an editing type thing. But it's really cool. I do like it a lot. I didn't realize how much I actually missed this thing. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah. Yes.
Thanks for that educational class.
Hey, you're welcome.
Educational class.
You're welcome. Well, see, most people don't realize this is what I went to school for. That's what I went to college for. I went for video production. I wanted to get into television production. I want to be a television producer.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. It's not something I really talk about, because most people, when they talk about me, it's either dealing with the Army or it's dealing with coaching for basketball, which is what I'm doing. And I don't really get a chance to. I've never really gotten a chance to really talk about school, because I actually double majored in communications with emphasis in television production and psychology. And my minor was what was my minor? I don't know. I barely did anything with it. But I double majored in communications and psychology. Yeah, I mean, I love it. I do. This is pretty cool. This is a very good introductory. Oh, that's nothing I was going to say. They also have a freaking social media picture capture. So it'll throughout your podcast, or actually, through our podcast, what it does is it would take snapshots, and then it created a portfolio with those snapshots. So at the end, if I wanted to upload a thumbnail, there were different snapshots, where there was one where it looks like you're looking over the shoulder of somebody watching you on a laptop. And so it either had my picture, or it had Ace's picture, Tabitha's picture, Shane's picture, or it had all four of us in the box. It actually was taking snapshots and putting those in like a social media type platform, to where you could upload it. And it's just cool. Some of the things they're doing. I mean, heck, I might do like a video, or like just a thing over it, and put it on YouTube one of these times. Maybe I can get Riverside to sponsor us. Maybe they can knock down that price of their business.
Right.
Jesus. Oh my
Probably not happen, but it'd be nice.
It would be nice. Oh, hey, how many of you guys out there like sports? How many of you guys like sports?
That'd be me.
You love sports. You like sports. Good, good. Because don't forget that the Birdman Show sports podcast, Birdman Show 247 is looking to get started here very, very, very quickly. We are on TikTok. We're also on YouTube. Same name, Birdman Sports 247. We're gonna be on there, but also this Saturday, 5 p.m. Central Time. My season is opening for the Tri-State 66ers, my minor league basketball team. We're having our season opener. It's a home game, and it will be live streamed on my Tri-State 66ers YouTube channel, which I'll put in the chat under the 66ers profile I'm watching right now. But yeah, so we'll be going live for that on YouTube. Actually, let me put that on there. We'll be going live on that. So if you like sports, you want to come check it out. Like I said, just tune into our YouTube channel. Like I said, it's going to be right here as soon as I can type this in properly. Good God Almighty, what the heck is going on here? There we go. Yeah, I just put it on there. That's actually our TikTok channel. Tri-State 66.
I'm gonna screenshot it because I'll forget it.
Yeah, please do. But yeah, it's on there. Like I said, we'll be going live this Saturday.
There, I followed it too.
Oh, awesome! Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
But yeah, we'll be going live for that. I also I have a separate podcast. It's just for the team, and that's called The Coach's Corner. And during the season, I plan on trying to do it a little bit during the off season. But during the season, we get on there. I interview not only my players and coaches, but I also interview players and coaches as also league personnel throughout our league, which is the MABA, which is the Mid America Basketball Association. Myself and 4 of the other owners in that league, we were the ones that created that league. So it's an owner-led league. So we're doing some great things. We're looking to get some pretty big sponsors. I know we're trying to talk to Monster Energy Drink and Body Armor. So you know, we're starting to get there. We're moving, but yeah, it's fun. It's gonna be good. So if you're not doing anything Saturday, come on by and stop in and see the old Coach T. I'm gonna take my Birdman hat off and put my Coach T hat on. So come on by. Yeah. All right. So I'm tapped out, y'all. Y'all wore me out in this one. Y'all
You wore yourself out thinking.
I did not. What is that, Matthew?
Where?
I thought I just saw his. Is that the dude that just? I could have sworn I just saw his profile. His profile picture. Maybe I did not. I could have sworn I did. Okay, I guess not.
You seeing shit?
Ready to crush my dreams there, Matthew. Jerk.
Well, I love y'all dearly. Thanks for having me.
We love you. Thanks for explaining whatever the heck that was that got you on here to begin with.
I don't know, but you got a little heart next to your name. It says plus 30.
What?
Yeah, I don't know what that means though.
Where is this at?
Oh,
What?
you're at levels 3, whatever that means. Claim points when missions are completed.
Oh no, that's you.
I said what?
you sent a heart me. You sent a gift, and you made a comment. So go claim your points. Those are your team.
Anything's possible.
Those add up for your team level.
I got you.
Sure. Okay. I don't know.
I
nothing
better
about
do
this
that
stuff.
before he ends.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't know about this stuff. But yeah. We were. Yeah. Okay. Tab, you got anything you want to say to the people before we get up out of here?
Love to all. Always here if anybody needs me.
Amen to that. Sweet baby Jesus. Oh, jeez. And Angel's in the house. Shows up late like always.
Here's another 2 hours.
God, Angel, what the heck? Like, you gonna be late for your own funeral. I can see that right now.
My dad
Probably.
used to say that to me.
I'm saying she gonna be late for her own funeral. Not funeral. You don't even get the yeah. I love you, girl. You my sis. I love you. But yes, definitely. Tabs loves you. Love being able to have you back on the podcast. Nah, they burning me. What? Oh, you getting cremated? Oh Lord, I thought. I was like, man. I was like, man, she done went down with the usher, like she don't let it burn. Oh man, I'm sorry. I just you missed a lot, Angel.
Yes.
I'm very worried about my sanity. We landlocked.
How's the flood? Hey, I don't mean to interrupt him, but I
No,
want to
you're
ask
good.
her, how's the flooding down there? Like, it's really bad here where I live.
Well, she said they landlocked, so I mean,
And I knew, like, Louisville, Elizabethtown, like, all those were, like, really bad.
yeah, they surrounded. She said they surrounded.
Surrounded, yeah.
And that's crazy. Man, I remember, man, back in the day, I remember, a couple of floods that happened around this area. I remember going to see my grandma, and we ended up having to take a boat from her front porch to go get somewhere where we can get some help. Man, that's so crazy, man. I feel for everybody, man. Y'all be safe down there, man.
Look up Cincinnati Ball Field. You'll be amazed.
The
It's
Cincinnati Reds.
bad.
Yeah, that's my team.
Okay, all right. Okay, okay. You can say
The
it like that
Royals
though.
was my dad's.
Okay, that's cool. I mean, you gotta say it like that. That's sound a little hostile.
No, I don't mean it hostile.
That's my fucking team, bitch.
Yeah,
don't
like
don't
she's
you
like,
say anything
that's
bad
my
about the
team,
Reds.
folks. Like, I heard a whole bunch in there. Like, that's my team, fool. What you got to say, partner? What
She sent
up?
a video, she said.
Okay, all right, cool. I mean, I'm saying, but you ain't gotta be so hostile next time.
All you gotta do is look up Southern Indiana and look up all the flooding, and you guys would be amazed.
Listen, I'm hearing a whole lot of heat in your tone there, ma'am.
Whatever. Go back to dinosaurs, okay?
I'm hearing a whole lot of heat in your tone, man. It's like all you got to do is go look up. I'm like, dang, okay, calm down. You just say, hey, could you go check out the videos? I mean, I've been like, cool, I've done that, but you
Oh,
you
no,
got a
no,
lot
no.
of
Did
you
you
got a
hear
lot of
it?
bass in your voice, huh?
She told you to go back to talking about dinosaurs.
Yeah, that's what she said. She said, go train your dragon, and shut your mouth.
I'm gonna shut up when you shut up.
That's what it sounded like. That's what it sounded like. You said, go train the dragon and shut up.
Like, you done talking yet?
Get Des a
God,
hug
God.
from me. Tell her I love her.
Oh God, for sure. Hey, you got anything you want to say to the peoples? You know, we got your thing coming. We got a trivia night coming up on Sunday.
Yep. Trivia on Sunday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central. We are doing horror.
A whole row.
Yeah, a whole row. We're doing horror this Sunday.
Thank you for emphasizing
I put
that.
emphasis on that because I said horror last night, and he's like, "You gonna have a horror there?"
I mean, you got your own room.
Interesting.
I'm gonna send him some Cocoa Puffs and Q-tips.
Yeah, Q-tips. I don't have any chloroform.
for the chloroform.
I don't have any
Cocoa
chloroform.
Puffs and word search.
Yes. Word
He
search.
needs
I word search
Q-tips so
all
he
day.
can hear what you're saying.
Huh?
See?
Well, it's just that when sometimes like there's like a slight delay. So like as someone gets through talking, and if you say something else, it's like it kind of comes through at the same time. So I'm trying to distinguish who's saying what at what time.
Nobody else is talking but me.
Okay.
Who, what, when, where, how.
I said you need Q-tips so you can understand Ace.
Oh. Well, I mean,
And then you're like, huh?
I mean, is Q-tip gonna fix that though? Or is
Probably
it more
not.
therapy?
Probably not.
Or just more therapy?
What? Motherfucker.
Oh my God. All right. First of all, I want to thank everybody for joining us for this recap. Like I said, we will be back. Well, first, before we come back, make sure you go and check out Ace this Sunday. Matter of fact, Chandra, are you still in here?
What's next week's topic?
I'm about to get to that here. It is, oh, no.
That's
Is it Twisted Tales?
Twisted Tales.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah, Twisted Tales. But I was gonna say, Chandra, if you're still in here, make sure you go follow Ace. You would have fun in trivia night. I'd say it like that every Sunday, 6 p.m. Central Time over on his profile, TLB-ACE. Definitely go check that out. And we will be back next Wednesday for another episode of the Birdman Show. Back over on Riverside. All right, cool. If you and listen, you guys can watch the podcast on our YouTube channel. But if you would really like a different experience, I would suggest given a chance to come and actually join us in studio as a live studio audience member. That's the one thing we didn't really get a chance to talk about, but I don't even know what but in Riverside in the studio, you can actually, like I said, becoming a live studio audience member, you could actually have a feature of being able to do a live call in. So if you had a question about something or you want to bring a comment up, you can actually do the live call in plus any of the links that we use.
Okay, before the name goes away, I have to draw attention to this.
Where's that?
Fuck, it went away.
Were you thinking Pee Wee Herman? Because I was.
No, there was a name down there that said Angela Prewett.
Okay.
I'm sure it's pronounced Pruitt, but it was Prewett. Prewett.
Tim looked so lost.
If you're still in here, I'm not making fun of your name. It goes along with the conversation that we've had this evening.
I don't know.
Okay, question real quick, and then I'm gonna jump off.
Oh, you're good.
The Riverside app I downloaded I don't know, months ago last year. That's the same one.
Yes,
absolutely.
Now I don't know. I'm glad you said something about that because I don't know if the app allows you to do the call in. I don't know. I didn't really get a chance to test that. So I'm not 100% sure, or if it's just one of those ones where it's like, okay, you have to go on a laptop or a laptop or a desktop. I don't know. I'm gonna try to see if I can test that out this weekend because I've got several different devices that I can use. But yeah, like I said, it is a much different experience because we actually have links that are attached to the titles and things that we have. And those links actually, you can click on those links within the studio. If you're a member of the audience, if like say when Ace is talking about trivia night, because I have one for his. Jesus, dude, what are you doing?
Be careful, Angel. Like you guys
you be careful down there, Angel. But with his link, you can actually click on his link and his name, and it'll take you straight to his TikTok profile. So there's a lot of cool features in there that we are able to do.
I got to drop, guys. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Love you guys.
You're good, Tabby. Love you,
Tab. Have a good one. But yeah, there's just a lot of cool features in there. So like I said, I do encourage everybody to, even if it's just one time, just check out that link that I just put. Well, it's not really a link because you're gonna have to or copy and paste or redo it. But that's it right there. It's the riverside.fm/studio Birdman with an S -studio. Go on that and you can become a member of Live Studio Audience. The cool thing about it, it's the same link every single time. So you can actually take that link and bookmark it, and every time we go live, all you have to do is click that link, and you're back in the studio audience. So, like I said, it's pretty cool. I enjoy it. I love it. I'm hoping we can really, really take the show to the next level with some of the things we're able to do here within Riverside. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I do not have anything else. Manny, you're good. You don't have anything else you want to tell the people before we get out of here?
Nighty night. Love y'all.
All right. Nighty night. Love you too. Ace, you're good. So, yeah. All right. So, we're going to get up out of here. We want to thank everybody once again for joining us for this recap. It's been fun, like always. It's been definitely memorable, I guess is what I'm going to say.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah, we'll go with that. But anyways, you guys already know what the deal is. I'm the Birdman. That's Ace. This is the Birdman Show recap. You already know what to do. Let's go ahead and do and get up out of here. We out.
Love you guys.
Deuces.